for a couple of friends as well. And it brings you joy. Anything that brings you joy is just nice. This makes life better, you know? So coming into your practice space, take a few moments to just move around. To move around, you can kind of shake out your arms, your hands, your feet, ankles, and move however it feels good to you. Some days it feels a little more sway. Some days it feels a little more shaky. And there's no right or wrong. Sometimes it's helpful to close your eyes or to just sort of look off in the distance so that you can move in your own direction without feeling like you have to do anything specific. And then once you finally feel like you're ready to settle, sink into the bottoms of both feet and allow your weight to be distributed across each foot. You might shift a little from one foot to the other, pressing then through the bubbling wellspring. So this point on the bottom of each foot where the ball of the foot meets the arch, a kidney acupressure point, water element, sinking your roots downwards to find this nourishment, deep earth. And allow your knees to have a soft bend. You could even bend and straighten your knees a little. And maybe even sink a little into your hip flexors and straighten the quad, this area that holds the dantian, hip flexors, the pelvic bowl, the low back. Find a place that's comfortable. It might be with the legs straight, that's fine, or possibly with them bent. The spine is long and the crown of your head draws upwards towards the heavens as though you're being lifted by a golden thread. Your shoulders can then soften, they relax down. Your hands are open, arms are open. Jaw relaxes, and seeing if you can find this balance between structure and softness. And taking a few nice deep breaths, maybe exhaling through the mouth that feels good, or finding a sigh on your exhale. Or maybe in and out through the nose is good for you. Our Qigong practice incorporates posture, our physical structure, movement, our breath, intention of where our mind goes, and maybe bringing our minds back to a word or a phrase. It could be something as simple as peace, love, releasing tension, a mantra of sorts. And then there's a fullness and openness throughout the body, this expansion. And bring your hands in front of you, away from the body, and just sort of relax there. Let your fingers and thumbs come together. And as you breathe, as you inhale, let the fingers and hands open and spread. Exhaling, let them come back together. Moving with your breath, opening, expanding, finding a fullness, and then releasing. Opening your fingers, your hands, they spread as wide as they would like. On the inhalation and on your exhalation, just relax. Maybe the fingers even draw softly inwards. You could even start to make fists on your exhalation, gentle fists. Moving with your own breath. The intention of being with your breath. And now release your hands and shift from one side, making movements in your wrists, and maybe you can circle your ankle as well. And coming to the other side, shifting your weight, lifting your heel, or if it works for you, lifting the foot, circling your ankle around, spreading your fingers, wobbling. And coming back down to the other side, we'll do that once more with each ankle. And if the foot doesn't want to lift, you can always make some movements, some circles of your hip. You might do that anyway. It feels pretty good. And to the other side, be circling out the ankle, or even just keeping the ball of your foot down and moving around. And come back to center, and we'll bounce around a little bit. Just releasing some tension. You can imagine that you're a big, tall tree, an oak tree or palm tree swaying. Any kind of tree that resonates with you. Could be a coniferous tree. And as you move in the wind, swaying a little from side to side, continuing with that, we're going to bring down the heavens while we do this, as though you're kind of shaking out your branches. And as you shake out your branches, you make the sound, this healing sound for the wood element. Oh, you're shaking out any stuff that's stuck on your upper branches and your leaves. Shaking off all that pollen too. Oh, it affects us however it does. It affects me too. Shaking off little pests, little bugs. Shaking off the old leaves that you just don't need anymore. And finally, coming to center, give your wrists, your feet a shake, and reestablish the Qigong stance. Feeling a little more energized. Maybe just close your eyes for a moment and notice the resonance, notice the reverberation of your movements. And taking a few deep breaths and sighing out on an exhalation as we begin to focus on the fire element. And bring your hands in front of you so your palms face upwards. coming up to your heart, pressing out in front and back in and down, and coming up and out, in and down, and continuing with your movement, maybe even moving with the breath. And the fire element in summertime, heat, humidity, but within ourselves, it's our heart, the small intestine, the pericardium, sac that surrounds the heart, and the triple burner. Those are the organs associated with the fire element in traditional Chinese medicine. Our heart houses our Shen, our spirit. Think of it as sort of the emperor whose only job it is to contemplate the divine within ourselves. It's our ability to communicate. The tongue and taste are senses associated with the fire element. And the pericardium is a fascial sac surrounding the heart, and it connects into the diaphragm as well. So when our diaphragm is tight, it can kind of encourage this tightening around the heart. The root of the tongue connects downwards towards the pericardium, towards the heart. And so as we speak with kindness, with compassion, speaking our truth, our heart responds, it sings when we speak the truth and speak with kindness. Let your hands come to face each other at your heart. And we'll open and close the hands. And the healing sound for the heart is the sound of ha, like singing. You could make your ha however it sounds. Singing is very much the sound of the heart. Ah. It's fun in a group when we come together and make that sound of ha. We all start to harmonize. And here you are making this gentle movement of open and close, helping to release tightness around the heart, to open pericardium, which protects the heart from infection, protecting it from pathogens, keeping it encased. Let one hand be on top, the other on the bottom, and find that open and close movement, expanding the pericardium, those parts of it that connect with the diaphragm, and up higher into the upper chest. And you're helping to stretch, helping to soften and release that space. One more time, expanding. Drawing back inwards. Now bring your palms to face each other again with the fingers pointing up. Open your arms, and we're going to turn the moon. Let the palms of the hands still face each other as you find a lateral stretch in one direction, through center into the other direction, and continuing with this nice lateral stretch, feeling it extend from the outside edge of your foot to your hip, your abdomen, to your ribs, helping to free your diaphragm to create space for heart. And create space for your lungs. Turning the moon. You can linger anytime you'd like. Make your way back to center, and then slowly bring the hands towards each other. The electromagnetic field that extends from the heart, I think it comes out about 15 feet, up to 15 feet in front of our bodies. And that open and close again, expanding that field and strengthening. And the palms face each other. Step your feet a little further away from one another. One hand presses up like you're turning to look at the sun. The other hand presses out from the center of the body. Shift into that leg, sort of shifting, bending into your knee. And come back to center and to the other side. Moving from side to side, allowing the hands to face each other and then pushing gently in that direction. As though you're absorbing energy from the sun. Feeling your weight shifting across each leg, bending gently into the knee if it works for you. Sinking into the quad, the hip flexor, stretching your other leg. Gentle pressing without overextending, just noticing. Finishing each side, back to center, open and close, and step the feet a little closer. Feel free to shake out the hands, the feet. Find this exercise we found last week, bringing the backs of the hands together, round through your upper back. Maybe make your spine the shape of a C, and opening up, let your hands come to your sides, elbows towards each other. E shape, maybe sinking into your hip flexors, sinking a little into your knees, opening up your heart. Working on the back of the heart. You might move along with your breath, where your breathing could be natural. Fire element, we think of summertime, but it's also a cycle that occurs within ourselves on a daily basis. There is a Chinese clock that moves along with through the organ systems. From 11 to 1 is the heart. 11 in the morning to 1 p.m. heart. From 1 to 3, the small intestine. The period of circulation, fire, the period of time when the qi is flowing more freely through those organs, according to Chinese medicine. And then in the evening, we have the period of endocrine fire. From 9 to 11, we have from 7 to 9, we have the pericardium. From 9 to 11, the triple burner. And those are the times where we want to connect with others. Those are the times for sort of feasting and parties, connections. Opening back up, and allow your arms to come down. Give yourself a shake and we'll row the boat. I'll let your palms press behind you, coming around and in front. So different times of day, qi moves through different organ systems in the body. But we also have phases throughout our own lives, throughout our own experiences, where we have that growth of springtime, that planning, desire to plan and make decisions, and then the fruits of our action, moving our direction of our purpose, fire element. So that happens in different phases. Times in our lives where we might feel very inspired and we're very on track, very purposeful, and other times where we don't feel quite so purposeful. And that's part of this cycle, part of these shifts, the natural cycle. It's nothing to worry about. It's how it works. The more balanced that we can become, the idea is that if we can have practices that encourage balance, then we don't feel so opposite, so much polarity in our lives. That dichotomy begins to lessen, doesn't feel quite as intense. One more time, reaching up and lowering down. And again, shake out the arms, the legs, and we'll part the clouds. Root your feet into the earth, bring your hands in front of your dantian, coming up to the heart, and turn and extend. Be sinking into the qua. Feel free to change your stance. When we're balanced in our fire, our words are kind. You can feel it when our fire is a little out of balance. We might lash out at someone, give them a tongue lashing. That hastiness, that excess heat. Overexcitement. So here, drawing from the bottoms of the feet, from the bubbling wellspring, up your legs to the dantian. Cool, clear water, drawing that water up towards the heart and allowing it to pour out through the crown of your head, the palms of your hands, rinsing and cooling. That control cycle. Water, the grandparent of fire, helping to keep it controlled so that it doesn't come into an excessive state that can be harmful to ourselves. One more time, bring the arms back down and give yourself another shake. And bring the hands together and rub them. The heart is the first organ to form when we're being formed in our mother's womb. The heart helps to power the other organs and other formation, and the hands extend out as little buds from the heart. And we can think about that as how the meridians for the fire element run up and down the hands, the arms. We'll come to the spirit gate, this acupressure point between the wrist and the hand. And just let your wrist be floppy. We're going to have kind of build on some of those points from last week. And if you weren't here or didn't see that recording, that's not a problem. We're working with the meridians, acupressure points for the fire element, the metal element. Metal element being the lungs, the large intestine. And fire is the grandparent of metal. So when our fire is nice and strong, but not overpowering, we're able to release and let go in metal. And we'll come to the space between the first finger and the thumb, and feel free to shift around, move however you'd like as we find some of the self-massaging techniques. Noticing when there's areas of tenderness. And stimulating points as deeply or as lightly as you feel compelled. It can be quite light. In fact, sometimes the lighter the technique, the more efficacy it has. Because the muscles, the tissue around it releases and relaxes and says, ah, that feels good. Coming to the center of the palm, the Lao Gong. Relaxing your shoulders, stimulating the Lao Gong, this chakra in the palm of the hand, associated with the pericardium. Helping to soothe the heart, soothing any anxiety. And the final point we're going to stimulate today is called the inner pass. Come to the wrist, and it's 3 finger widths from where the wrist meets the fingers, or where the wrist meets the hand, 3 finger widths. Taking your thumb here and stimulating this area. Triple burner, the 3 heater. Sort of the body's heating and cooling system. Kind of mysterious. It's the only organ in traditional Chinese medicine that isn't a physical organ. There are 3 parts to it: the lower, middle, and upper 3-meter. And this stimulating this point, the inner pass, is said to help to release the thoracic diaphragm to create space, which is helpful for the heart, for the lungs, and also the esophagus, also our digestion, because our esophagus comes through the diaphragm as well towards the stomach. And when our diaphragm is constricted, it pulls upwards and can cause issues, different levels. So releasing the diaphragm, finding your breath. We'll come to the other hand, and we'll begin with the spirit gate. Just let your hand relax as you hold this point where the hand meets the wrist. And kind of wobble your hand around. It doesn't matter how you're holding it. And calming and cooling the heart. Encouraging a sense of joy and peace. And coming to the area between the first finger and the thumb, metal element. Stimulating this point, going deeper or more superficial in the layers of tissue. Maybe even closing your eyes and just sort of feeling it out, intending that release and relax of the tissue so that your energy can flow more smoothly. Remembering that the intensity that we feel in our daily lives sometimes, that causes this constriction in the tissues, contributes to it. Finding practices that balance that out can help us quite a bit on different levels. And then to the Lao Gong, stimulating the Lao Gong with your thumb. Relax your shoulders. If you notice you're hinging forward, see if you can relax them. And just breathing this hand massage. Encouraging fire element, metal element to feel balanced. And lastly, to the inner pass, 3 finger widths from that crease of the wrist. And then stimulating this area here. And you can find a deeper stimulation in this space as well. Helping to relax the diaphragm. The meridians of the body are found on each side of the body. Relaxing, breathing, allowing your tissue to soften. And then release the hands and dissipate the chi. Just let your fingers point downwards. Imagine running your hands through a cool pool of water. Rooting your feet into the earth. Bring your hands to the level of the diaphragm, the solar plexus, right in front of your body. We're going to smooth the table, kind of moving your hands across. Nice, cool marble table. And shifting your weight from side to side. Feel free to And step the feet a little further apart as you shift your weight from side to side, pulling out in front of you, coming back in. And here we are at the level of the middle burner, the middle dantian. The organs of digestion, and then the other direction, smoothing this area out. And now coming down to right above the dantian, making circles. Right above the lower burner, the dantian, the reproductive organs, the jing qi, our original qi that we were born with, that we strengthen through our practices. And going the other direction, smoothing out this area, this lower burner. I can't recall if we switched directions, so switching directions if you haven't. And just allowing yourself to move gently. And balancing. And coming back to center, let the hands come down, slip the feet a little closer together, dissipate the chi again, arms extending downwards, and it's sort of like you're drawing little figure eights. Move your fingers a little, just noticing any sensations in fingers and hands. And take a big inhale and sigh it out. And shake out your hands. We'll turn into or step into bow stance. The one foot toes pointing forward, the other toes out to the side. And taking your fingers to your wrists, so that area there that we found on the wrist, the inner pass, and pressing outwards, and then letting the palms face each other, stroking the bird's tail. So pressing the wrist away, stroking the bird's tail, and feel free to change your stance as you move. I noticed that I felt a little overextensive, so I stepped my foot back a little bit so that you can maintain a tall spine as you find this gentle movement, letting the hands come to face each other, pressing that point very gently. So here we're stimulating these points in the arms again by our movement. Hands. As you stroke the bird's tail, you can imagine a beautiful tropical bird with brightly colored feathers. Or the phoenix, a fire element animal. that you're stroking the tail of a phoenix, a magical animal. Its ability to be reborn. And each cycle of our elements is a cycle of life and death. That happens throughout our experience in these bodies on different levels and different ways. Working with your hands, these expressive instruments of the heart. Finding that softness and gentleness, that gift from the fire element's grandparent, water. Creativity comes from water. Finding creative ways to then express yourself, that expression is fire. And one more time, drawing down and come through center. Stand for a moment with the hands on the dantian and let your shoulders relax as the crown of your head draws upwards. Taking a few breaths here, resting for a moment. Noticing your breath, noticing how you feel. And making your way to the other side. And bow stance helps to stretch and strengthen the legs, pressing the wrist away, stroke the bird's tail. Keeping your spine nice and tall to be that good conduit of energy, of chi coming through the universe, coming through the crown of your head. And finding that sense of wonder, regardless of any beliefs that we were raised with or currently have, we certainly didn't create ourselves. Viewing your life, your experience with a sense of wonder, feeling connected. That connection comes from fire, connected to something other than yourself, something deeper, but something within. Our Qigong practice helps to nourish our inner knowing. So that we can feel and be balanced, better understand what we need. And live our purpose. Purpose doesn't have to be being famous or having anything specific, being influential on any level. Purpose can be finding inner peace, Just living your best life, whatever it is that you're doing, allowing it to bring you joy and allowing the kindness and compassion you cultivate to infuse, to penetrate each experience. It saturates it. Like water sinks in, nourishes. One more time, pressing out and returning back down, and come to center. Let your hands rest on your dantian and let your shoulders relax. Take another few breaths here. And as you breathe, allowing your eyes to soften or close, your spine is long. Maybe finding a gentle smile and allowing that smile to sink into the deeper places behind it, into your sinuses, helping your sinuses to open. Opening the soft palate of your mouth, creating space for your pituitary gland and your pineal gland, the endocrine system associated with the fire element as well. And in that spaciousness, allowing it to expand, a beautiful bright red light down into the space around your heart. And taking your fingertips and gently tapping over top of the thymus and the heart, tapping your sternum. Being willing to shift if you need to. And tapping up under the collarbones all along this area, helping to soften not just the area around the lungs, but also that pericardium as it extends upwards, helping to find spaciousness there. Your tapping can become a gentle massage. You can just gently massage with your fingertips this area. And maybe as you do, you find that sound of ha. Ha. Going anywhere that feel called towards, anywhere that feels tight, coming down the sternum towards the xiphoid process, being very gentle, but just gently rubbing the area, thoracic diaphragm. Breathing, you can still find that ha sound. Need to create space and relaxing the muscles. Ha. And now allow your hands to come to your navel. You're making circles coming up the right and down the left. And allowing yourself to breathe as you give yourself this abdominal massage. And still finding that inner smile, perhaps, and openness and expansion. Drawing down into your middle burner, assisting with digestion of emotions, of ideas, of food stuff. taking your hands and pummeling the kidneys. You can use sort of the outside webbing, this tiger's mouth of your hand that stimulates the metal element as well. And coming up and down just as far as you'd like to go. Maybe finding the healing sound of choo, like a choo-choo train. I think of little children, especially little boys running around going choo. Rubbing down to the sacrum. And then patting your hips to Dantian. Allow one hand to rest on your Dantian and the other comes to rest on your heart. And taking a few nice, slow, deep breaths here. Filling up. Allowing the tissues to relax so that you can be filled with that love and kindness and compassion and peace. And as it fills you, it saturates every tissue and every cell, opening you up. Releasing constriction. And as you're saturated, you're able to then let that be part of each experience. And turning your palms to face away from you, allowing that love and kindness, peace and compassion to extend outwards to this wonderful planet, all the living things, all beings, without expectation, just allowing, without judgment, just allowing, and softening, feeling that connection that we all have to each other, to this world. Come down and we'll bring down the heavens 3 times, reaching up on an inhalation and drawing down, bringing in everything that is helpful and useful to you, releasing anything you just don't need. Drawing in, inviting in, digesting, letting go, constant cycle. Step the feet together. The right fist, strength. The left hand, friendship. Thumbs drawn inward, humility, respect. Thank you all so much for your practice today. It's always just an honor to get to be with all of you. And I'll hit my stop record button